Hi, my name is Gayatri and I will be your trainer for this session.
Hi, and welcome to a quick introduction to Docker. This is lesson 14, and in this session, we are going to see Docker private registries. So, a private registry can replicate Docker Hub like API driven environment locally on your intranet or your LAN. And the advantage of this is that one, in terms of security for your Docker images, and two, you can also save on traffic. So the time required to pull the Docker image into your Docker daemon to create your container. So we already know that Docker images are stored in registries, and the default registry for Docker is Docker Hub. So in this session, we are going to see how to create a private registry. So for this, we are going to use the official Docker registry image. So Docker has made an image available for us that we can use to create a private registry container. So let's come to our terminal or our command prompt window, depending on which operating system you are on. And let's execute the command docker run -d -p 5000 :5000 -name my-registry registry :2. So registry :2 is the Docker image name, and we are mapping port 5000 inside the container to port 5000 on the host machine. So the Docker registry service listens to port 5000. That is why we are mapping the port 5000 inside the container to the host machine. And our container name is my-registry. Alright, so when we do a Docker PS, we see that our container is running. Now, let's pull an image from Docker Hub. So let's pull an image nginx :alpine. Yeah, and now let's do Docker image ls, and let's grep and confirm that this image has been cached in our Docker daemon. We see that we've got two entries. One is nginx alpine and one is nginx 1.114-alpine. Alright, so let's remove the nginx :1.14-alpine. We don't need that. So we execute the command docker image rm. And now when we do a Docker image ls grep, we see that we have only one nginx image in our Docker daemon. Alright, next what we are going to do is we are going to tag this image. That is, we are going to give this image an alias name. This alias name is going to have the URL to our private registry / the name that we want for this image in the private registry : the tag we want to give this image. So our nginx :alpine image, we are going to give it a new tag as localhost :5000, because our Docker registry is listening to port 5000, which is mapped to port 5000 on the host machine. So that's why we have given localhost :5000 / nginx :alpine, because in our private registry we want to call it nginx :alpine. You can give any name you want. It doesn't have to be nginx :alpine. But to keep things simple, I'm just calling it nginx :alpine. Alright, so now let's do an Docker image ls and grep for nginx, and we see that we have two entries. One is nginx alpine and one is localhost :5000 / nginx alpine. Remember, these are not two Docker images, because if you see the Docker image ID, they are exactly the same. So the localhost :5000 / nginx is just another name for the same Docker image. Alright, now what we have to do is we have to push this image to our private registry. So for that, we're going to execute the command docker push localhost :5000 / nginx :alpine. The exact same name that we gave as an alias. When you execute this command, it will push this image to our private registry that is currently running locally. Okay, so now let's go ahead and remove the Nginx Alpine image from our Docker daemon, and let's remove the tag localhost colon 5000 also from our Docker daemon. We are not removing it from the private registry, we're just removing it from our Docker daemon. And now let's create a container, but this time instead of giving the Nginx Alpine as the image name, I'm going to give the URL to my private registry / the image name that I want. So I'm going to execute the command docker run -d -p 8181 colon 80 localhost colon 5000 / Nginx colon Alpine. So this time when Docker creates the container, it's going to pull the image from our local private registry and not from Docker Hub. Yeah, so let's do a Docker PS and we see that our container is running. So we have two containers, one is our registry and one is Nginx Alpine. Now let's try to make some API calls to our private registry. So behind the scene, when the Docker daemon talks to Docker Hub, or it talks to a private registry, it's actually making such API calls. So let's try to explicitly make some API calls. We are going to use the curl command for this. So curl -x get and the URL to our local private registry v2_catalog, and you will get the list of Docker images that are in our local private registry. So right now we have only one Docker image, and that is Nginx. You can even try to browse this. So localhost colon 5000 v2 Nginx tags list. If you browse this, you will get the list of tags associated with the Nginx image in your local private registry. You can even try to curl it. You can curl the same URL from your command line and you'll get a similar output. Alright, so now let's pull the Ubuntu trusty image from the Docker Hub. And again, let's give it a tag with our local private registry URL. So localhost colon 5000 Ubuntu colon 123.0. So I'm just giving it another tag instead of Ubuntu trusty, which is the name on Docker Hub. On my local private registry, I'm calling it Ubuntu colon 123.0. Alright, now let's push this to our private registry, and pushing is done. And now let's try to browse the catalog, and you should see two repositories listed, that is two Docker images, Nginx and Ubuntu. Alright, now let's go ahead and clean our Docker daemon, delete the two containers and do a Docker PS, and we have no more containers running. With this, we come to an end of our session. Thank you very much for your time and see you in the next session. Bye-bye. If you want to learn more about Docker or any other platform or software, you can always visit our website shri.cc, where we have different lessons for different platforms and software. So the duration for these lessons are different depending on the level of depth that you want. So if you just want to get an idea of the course, we have such sessions for you. If you want to go deeper, you know the basics, you just want to go deeper into it, we have such sessions for you too. So feel free to contact us via our website, which is www.shree.cc, sree.cc. So thank you very much for your time. Hope this quick video gives you an idea or helps you get started or keeps you curious enough to watch the other episodes. See you soon. Bye-bye. If you like this video, don't forget to click that thumbs up button and share this video with your friends. And also click that subscribe button and the bell icon so that you get notified every time we release a new lesson.